You are back on Cray Cray TV. I am your host, Kay, and it's never a dull moment in Detroit. Okay, there's an unimaginable amount of wrongful convictions going on daily. They usually aren't vindicated. Detroit Fire and Police Department stole over a decade of Duane's life before he got some vindication, but not all the vindication that he deserves. How did you cope when you were in prison and you knew that you were innocent?
I ain't had no choice. People was playing basketball and shooting dice and all. I ain't got time for that. I got to get home. Everything that's worth anything is out here, so I just stayed focused on that.
So, what did that do to your marriage?
And for a minute, it felt like it destroyed it. And it took a long time for it to get like back where it should be. As a matter of fact, right now it's better than it ever was. The one thing that I always told her was that I'm gonna need you because my wife like knew the truth. So I'm gonna need you to be like there. You know what I'm saying? And so she never disappeared because she could have disappeared when the time came and I needed her. She wasn't there. She never did that. She always kept in touch.
Why were you a suspect to begin with?
Just because I was around, basically. Because I was around and it was other people who were around who really they didn't like me. Plain and simple. So that's that.
Oh, and then it sound like a wrong place at the wrong time type of thing too. Cause wasn't is some commotion about y'all getting into it or something the night before or whatever?
That was some the prosecution, like the prosecution and the police, that's the story that they told. But that didn't really happen. So and that's all I could really say about that.
What do you think really happened in that situation?
Some people lost their life. So I mean, and I knew them. So I gotta like we always remember that and be respectful of that, right? But I think that it was an accident. I think that like the court documents they speak for themselves, but it was an accident.
The fire department stated that, right? That it was an accident.
Well, what happened was the fire department classified the fire as undetermined. The medical examiner classified the deaths as accidental. So once that happened, then that's basically like that that showed that they knew that it was an accident. You know.
Wow. So did this like separate your family in a sense?
I mean, yeah, it did because these were people who were like around my family, around my mother. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So nobody really knew what happened. I didn't know what happened. You know what I'm saying? So people always gonna assume, and I mean they just didn't know. But I could say that like the people who really knew me, they knew that I never did it. You know what I'm saying?
How long did you know the deceased?
A long time. A long time. We were I mean, we was like family almost.
Wow, I'm so sorry that that happened, and then you end up wrongfully convicted and all of that right after, and that probably just tore you up. And that's why I asked you, how did you cope? Because a lot of people don't make it out, like, and don't fight for their freedom. So I commend you for trying and keeping your motivation up and just keeping your hope up there. So
Well, thank
yeah. Uh are you still in court for the lawsuit?
Yeah, it ain't it's not a lot I could say about that. But yeah, you know, in July, I think it was in July, we filed the lawsuit. So it's like proceeding through court. They filed the motions, we filed the motions, regular court stuff, you feel me?
Yeah, and I can only imagine it's gonna take a while, but yeah, what would you want to do first if you did get $100 million? Like that's an unbelievable amount of money.
Yeah, I ain't gonna get that much. We might as well start.
We not
there.
gonna. Oh, we speak stuff into existence.
If I did have $100 million, I think I'll be in a lot of houses in Detroit. You know what I'm saying? I just do something to I like Detroit now. I used to tell my brother before I got out, I used to tell him, like, man, when I get out, I'm not staying in Detroit. And he used to be like, bro, it's different now. You know what I'm saying? And I get out and I see it's different. So Detroit is beautiful. It's a lot of stuff to do here if you're doing something. If you ain't doing nothing, then you stuck in the same, you know what I'm saying?
And I feel like it's just the cold for me. I'm sorry, I just keep on bringing that up. Like,
No, I don't like it.
You don't like the cold?
No, I don't like it. I don't like it.
Did you meet other people, just people that were wrongfully convicted?
This something funny. It was a unit that I was in prison, and it's 6 people from that unit exonerated and free now. You know what I'm saying? And when you in prison, it's like a big deal to know one guy who got exonerated.
Right.
6 of us was in the same unit, and that was weird, but it helped me because I got to watch like the process. And I know, to answer your question, it's a lot of guys still wrongfully convicted, and hopefully me and other people I deal with will be able to help them. You know what I'm saying? To get them out.
Yes, because I know that got to be hard, and I know it's probably limited resources when you're in there. So, and then a lot of phone calls just to get word and waiting. So, how did you deal with that?
That was the hardest part, you know, because you think like, I almost said something. Don't edit this, cause I want them to know that I almost said something, but I ain't gonna say it. You know what I'm saying? I almost told some truth, but I ain't gonna do it. But it's just like the timing. Even then, the judge let me go at 9:30 this morning, and I'm saying, "What's the holdup? Why am I still here?" And that's when I knew I was leaving. But when you don't really know you leaving, man, it's crazy. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy how long it takes. And let me say this, it's crazy the reasons it takes so long. And I don't know how much of that I want to go into, but I'm saying though that if people really understood the things that hold wrong convictions from being overturned up, they'd be mad. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just gonna leave it at that. But
Like, you just don't care about people losing their life and have to be in a cage. I'm wondering if, like, you getting a commission off of this shit, you know, because at this point, it's like, damn, do you even care?
Right,
Do you
right.
have heart at all?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But and that's what I'm saying. I'm saying that if people like I understand now how blessed I am and the people who out here are because now I'm on the other side and I'm seeing like, okay, so straight up, right? Ain't nothing happened on Dog case we've been talking about for whatever reason. Again, everybody know, but ain't nothing happening though. And then you hear the reasons, you like straight up, they tripping. You know what I'm saying? So you don't care about him, you don't care about his mama, his daughter, son, whoever else he might got, you don't care about none of that. You know what I'm saying?
Thankfully, in this day and age, they're starting to bring light to so much shit. So whoever made that saying back in the day, whatever is done in the dark, gonna come to the light. Would you technically be an East Sider or a West Sider?
West Side, right, mom. Ain't no question.
What high school did you go to?
I went to a few of them and then I got kicked out. So, but I was supposed to start off at Redford. I'm from Brightmont, so I'm supposed to go to Redford.
Do you think you being wrongfully convicted is some of the reason you didn't have children?
I think, yeah. You know what I'm saying? I think, but hell yeah. Wait a minute. Hell yeah, what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? When I just really thought about it, like my wife had a miscarriage when I went back, like when this happened.
Yeah. Sorry for y'all's loss. Wow, they really be taking people's lives.
I don't know. And I'm gonna tell you something too, because I want to say this. Like when I didn't know the law, right? Like you know how Detroit guys like, like you know, I done been out of town or something. Like we might go to Grand Rapids or Fort Wayne or Ohio, some anywhere. You know what I'm saying? Like OT. You know what I'm saying? And then you'll see how guys will talk to their police there, and you'll be like, dang. But if I'll be letting my head like, man, if we'd have did that to Detroit police, they'd have fucked us up. But the point is that what's happening and what they doing, that's normal. That's what's supposed to go on. We used to the police jumping out, bop, bop, slapping us up, beating us up, punching you, all of that.
Emotional, because they be
That ain't even what's
emotional.
supposed to. If you watch videos, not Detroit police is tripping, but they kind of been doing it maybe because the cameras out now. You know what I'm saying? But
Everywhere, I've been seeing so many
man, I done seen some
videos.
crazy stuff. But I'm saying it so like they've been violating our constitutional rights and we don't even know it.
Right.
We think it's normal. Like we grow up and think, oh, our police scandals, they'll fuck you up. You know what I'm saying? All this time, even like at a traffic stop. You only supposed to be there as long as it take to write the ticket. Detroit police got you stretched out all on the ground. We been here an hour. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? They violate your constitutional rights. And a traffic stop that take too long, you can sue them for it. But we don't know that though. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so it make me mad to know that they been fucking us over all this time. We ain't even know.
Definitely. We all need to do our homework constantly. But could you possibly go after them for defamation? Because we was talking about your family. Now people has this view of you. Isn't that technically defamation?
I don't know. I don't know if you could or couldn't, but I can say this: you got to do this public record. If you read the lawsuit, is individuals' name who being sued in a like individual capacity. So I ain't hitting them for like defamation, but I'm at them though.
Okay.
Or we are trying to seek justice for what they did to me. They shouldn't have did.
Yeah. I heard that you do music as well. Are you still into the music?
Yeah. I guess I am. I guess I am. Thing that me and like my family might put together because I got like I was the coldest rapper ever at one point. Close to it, maybe not the coldest.
You gotta hype yourself up.
I was all right. You know what I'm saying? So like it kind of run in the bloodline. So I got a lot of people around me who do a lot of stuff with music, and they call my brother. My brother the coldest engineer I ever worked with in my life. In the studio with that guy, ain't no playing. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you messed up, but you shouldn't have never did that in the first place. But we ready to go. He punching you in right then. With ain't no hold up, ain't no playing, none of that. So you know.
So, what kind of music do you do? Anyway, are you still in the rapping, or is it something different now?
Yeah.
Still rapping? Yeah. You write your own music?
Ain't no doubt.
I gotta ask everybody.
Ain't no doubt. This would be the good thing with what I think I do is all I write about is real stuff. What happened to me, stuff, and luckily, people sometimes like feel like they can feel what I'm saying because it's real. Yeah.
Awesome. Well, even though they stole some time from you, do you think you might have kids now? Oh, that face.
My wife was supposed to be on the way up here, right? And I know probably what her answer would be, you know what? I'm gonna say, who knows? Anything is possible. I ain't against it, you know.
Okay.
So.
Well, hey, my mama had a baby when I was 24, so
ain't no doubt, it's possible.
It's what would you want to tell Detroiters? I'm sorry, I am biased. I am.
Me too.
Okay, so what you want to tell some Detroiters?
I think we need to do the things to make our city great. Detroiters, you ain't gonna not find one of us who ain't got pride in our city. Look at what we just went through right there. But let's do stuff to make it better. Let's stop these kids from killing each other. Let's stop killing each other because it's like a lot going on, and we kind of like falling victim to it. You know what I'm saying? So let's stop being victims and stand up and be what we is. You know what I'm saying? We could, we this a powerful city. You know what I'm saying? And all we got to do is stop killing each other, stop tripping, come together and make something for our kids so they won't think they got to kill each other.
Yeah.
And if that can happen, I'm straight.
Right. Yep, we gotta leave our example because if they don't see, like, hopefully some young boys will see that you fought for yourself, fought for your freedom, and they'll see that they can do it too. It's probably not probably. I know it's millions of guys convicted that's not supposed to be there, but they just took it.
Yeah. Hey, you know what? Y'all better at least make sure y'all learn. They better learn how to read, because them the people who I felt the sorriest for. A guy who can't read, because now you're gonna fall victim to a guy who you don't know what's gonna happen. So,
well, thank you so much for coming, and I hope to have you back on the show. And blessings to you and your family.
Thank you very much.
No problem.